This month's Frontier Unlocked livestream just finished and FDev have released a bunch of new information about the next new ship to enter the game, the multi-role medium class Gutermeyer Corsair. Whilst a lot of the initial reactions to the ship when it was first revealed centred around the ship's aesthetics and in particular the beak-like nose, with the livestream today we got our first solid look at the ship as well as details about the ship's internal configuration and handling. Frontier have described the new vessel as a successor to the Imperial Clipper and superior to the Mark I Python, taking all its original aspects and improving on them with greater firepower, overall cargo capacity and jump range. Visually the ship is quite striking, sporting a very bird-like appearance overall, even beyond the beak-like nose, but there are also some really neat touches to the ship, like spinning internal engine components that are exposed to space in the wingtip nacelles, as well as gimballing thrust vectoring surfaces mounted centrally at the rear of the fuselage and on the nacelles. And from the cockpit, this is what the boost sounds like. As well as being the first medium Gutermeyer ship, FDev are keen to underline that it's the first medium ship with honking great big size 7 thrusters. That's my word, not theirs. With those thrusters the beaky ship has inherited the low drift flight model of the Clipper and, in their words, even when unengineered it should feel like it's on rails. FDev are calling this a multi-role ship and I don't doubt that it is possible to multi-role it, but I have to say, given its moniker as well, the Corsair is really starting to sound like a go-to vessel designed for piracy. It's not a huge surprise given its early access release, but Frontier have also confirmed that the ship will not require any Imperial rank to own and fly. Let's talk about those all important internals then. For core internals we've already mentioned the size 7 thrusters, but owning a Corsair will also get you a size 7 power plant, a size 5 frameshift drive, size 4 life support, a size 7 power distro, size 6 sensors, all backed up with a size 5 fuel tank. For the optional slots, the deceptively diminutive medium class Corsair will pack a single size 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 3 size 5s and 3 size 6 slots. The ship's hardpoints are all mercifully hull mounted, offering excellent weapon convergence, and it will be packing 3 large and 3 medium hardpoints. FDev are telling us that the ship will have 318 cargo slots while still maintaining good jump range, and 280 cargo is still possible with a shield fitted, making the vessel a formidable trading option that is more than capable of defending itself. We were also very pleased here to learn that the Corsair is a 2-seater. At the time of recording, information around the ship's utility slots wasn't available to us, but if you're now salivating at the prospect of the Gutermeyer Corsair, we can now confirm that we know the date when the ship will be publicly available in early access for ARX, and that is April the 8th, just 2 weeks from now. FDev haven't directly confirmed the cost in ARX, but it's almost certainly likely to be exactly the same as all the other early access ships. That's 16,520 for the standard edition and 33,000 for the stellar edition, which is usually A rated and comes bundled with a ship kit and paint job. The ship kit Frontier are showing currently appears to have an option to, how to put this delicately, de-accentuate the otherwise somewhat conky appearance of the bird. You can see the standard edition of the Corsair on screen now, and for comparison this is the stellar edition with the de-accentuated nose. I have to admit, honestly, I wasn't expecting to appreciate the look of the Corsair as much as I do, but there's a very nice retro future avian vibe to it that is really growing on me. As I've mentioned, FDev are pitching this as a multi-role ship, and given the size and variety of slots, it does seem that it will perform most roles very well indeed, especially when coupled with native Supercruise overcharge support. For my money however, and I say this without having tried it, I really think this ship is being pitched at the armed trader and piracy player market. On paper the ship would appear to be fast and agile, carrying enough internal space to transport plenty of cargo whilst also being able to hold its own in a defensive firefight. As an aggressor in the right hands it will almost certainly pack a hell of a punch, and once the community gets hold of it and starts fiddling with builds and engineering choices, it's going to be fascinating to see where it settles. Has your opinion changed of the Gutamaya Corsair now that you've seen more about it? Will you be buying one for yourself in early access, and what role do you see the ship filling? Let us know in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, remember to subscribe to the channel so that you see all our videos and community news, and if you'd like to support our work here at the Buur Pit, you can also join us on Patreon. Links to that and everything we've talked about in this video you'll find linked below. That's it for now. Thanks very much for watching. We very much look forward to seeing you next time.